Hi everyone, I'm KLM. So today I would like to share with you my tips on putting the foundation and blush and basically just for the face makeup. And since I have already put moisturizer onto my skin, the very first thing is to prep your skin. So first you can use a primer. This one is from Dahlia. This brand is from UK, is a vegan brand, cruelty free, and I'm not sure if they're selling this in Hong Kong yet, but I'm very sure they will be launching it very soon. So this one is called Future Resist Skin Primer. When you open it, I love a good design like this because this one is like very hygienic. When you pump, it's not messy. So I give 2 pumps, and very quickly you can use your finger apply the foundation over your face. So it's like putting moisturizer. You can like gently massage into the face. I like the gel texture. It's a very not sticky. It gets like hydrated to my skin. You can see around my nose is a little bit red just because these days the weather has been getting cooler and my nose is being very naughty. So after this, I'm gonna use a primer that gives my skin a lot of radiance because I want a very glowy skin. So this one is also from Dahlia. It's called Pure Light Liquid Radiance, and obviously here it says paraben free. So this brand is actually all most of the product I would say they made in Italy. This one says made in Italy. This one says also made in Italy. So what you do, you don't need a lot because last time I've used it, I didn't realize how radiance it brings to your skin. So I accidentally took a lot more than I need. So what you do, you can just dot on the like cheekbone area onto your blush area and maybe a little bit on the forehead and under the chin. So then I'm gonna use one finger, kind of blend it upward. Like here. I don't know if the camera can pick up the radiance. I can see a little bit of glow already. This is amazing when you actually go to a wedding, a dinner party where a lot of photos are taken indoor. So then you have that glow. But if it's gonna be a hot day, like outdoor event, I would not suggest you to actually use so much on your face because like with the heat you might look like it's too oily on your face. So another trick is that if I have any extra, I can use it on my skin. With the tan skin, you can blend it. I don't know, like hopefully you can see that glow on my elbow. It's quite good. Yeah. So after the radiance, I'm going to put foundation on my skin. So right now, because of the cooler, like drier climate, I personally like a stick foundation. So this one's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's actually my skin tone color called Honey. So what, because it's mine, I can directly apply onto the face like this. So usually like I do like a little bit. And then what you do, you can use a foundation brush. This one is from Color Makeup, which is my own brand foundation brush. I just kind of buff the stick foundation. Stick foundation into the skin. So it's very quick. You basically just buff into your skin. You see how this side is already more even? Okay, pull the hair back. And then the other side, I buff. So there are 2 ways to do this. When you do dapping, it makes the powder, the foundation more thick. But if you do like a dragging motion like this way, it can make the foundation thinner. So what you do, buff around the nose. I love a big brush like this. So pretty much, boom, done with your foundation, which is even out the skin color. And so after, one great tip is important is like use a tissue paper, or even if you have alcohol spray, spray this surface, because like I know like the pimple which have like germs and then it can go back and forth to my face, so I don't want that. So next thing is like I'm gonna put a cream blush. This one is from Dolce & Gabbana. It's a rosy color which I really like. So what I do, I use the same brush, which is the Color Makeup Angle brush. It has a fan, it should be a fan shade light brush. And I smile, put it on the apple of the cheek. You can dab, you can, if you look closely, you can compare. Like one side has the blush already. So same thing, I do smile and then go up. Smile and then go up. So you have a little bit of like blush on the face. And then that's done. And then lastly, I'm gonna set my makeup. So setting the makeup, I love Hourglass, this powder. It's actually have those shimmer, like if you can see, I've used it for a long time. It's almost like out, but it's still there. So what I do a dabbing motion. Take some, dab, dab, dab. Tap some, dab, dab, dab. Close your eyes. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. And then by dabbing it, you can make sure all the product, like the moisturizer, the primer, the foundation, a little bit of concealer, which I use the stick foundation, and then like the cream blush, by pressing it, you're like making a club sandwich. I always tell my student, it's literally like different layer, and then you put a toothpick to everything. So this way, you're pressing everything back together, and the makeup will stay much longer. And this is a technique I learned from London when I was there. So if you want more glow, I like this Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in the color of Pinkgasm. Pinkgasm. So I take a little bit, I just keep smiling, put it in the cheekbone. So you can dab. I know like this is a cream product, but it's still possible to kind of blend nicely onto the powder if you dab enough, because the warmth of your finger. So as you can see, it's all along here, and then you just need to kind of use the fingertip to dab over it. So let me have a look. Like that. Boom. Okay, so lastly, I'm gonna contour a little bit because I want my face to be smaller on camera. So I take this from NARS, it's a bronzer. You can also use this Dahlia one, it's also a bronzer. Both of these bronzer are amazing because they are not glittery or shiny, because some bronzer are very glittery and shiny. So what you do, if you use them as a contouring tool, what happened was, would be, if you put it here to contour, but because the bronzer is shimmery, on camera, anything that's shiny will actually make the space bigger, right? So it's kind of weird, like this is big, but it's dark color. Well, versus these are actually, they are darker powder, but they're not shiny, so they can actually do the contouring effect, which is like to make your face more like slimmer or more contoured. So what I do is that I use the ear loop as my guideline. I kind of like brush very fastly along this jawline, and then here use the ear as your guideline and go diagonal down. And then on the forehead, I just smush these. Okay, I'm gonna try half face with the NARS one, the other face with this. So same thing, like here diagonally, and then from the ear you can go along the jawline, and then on the forehead you just smudge. I'm quite curious to see on the camera if there's any different. This NARS one, comparatively to the Dahlia, I think this one is darker. So I'll put here under the chin. So this way, you can contour your face by using darker bronzer, like with no shininess. And like highlight, you can use the blush, which is this one, Pinkgasm, to do a highlight by putting on the cheekbone. So I hope this video will help you to do a very quick base makeup with a little bit of contouring. And then in the next few classes, I'm going to guide you through how to do your eye makeup and your eyebrow and the rest of the face. Alright, bye, see you!